Let's talk about a word that, let's be honest, makes a lot of people cringe: budget. But what if I told you a budget isn't about restriction? It's actually about freedom. Today, we're going to show you how to turn this thing into your own personal roadmap for hitting your biggest financial goals.
Does this sound familiar? You get to the end of the month, you take a peek at your bank account, and you're just left scratching your head wondering, where did it all go? You're not alone, it's a super common feeling, and today we're going to give you the tools to finally get some answers.
Okay, this right here is the most important mindset shift we're going to talk about. A budget is not some strict financial diet that's designed to make you miserable. Nope, it's a roadmap. A map that you draw, telling your money exactly where to go so you can get to where you want to be. That could be a dream vacation, a down payment on a house, or, hey, just the peace of mind that comes from feeling like you're in control.
So why even bother building this roadmap? Well, it boils down to three huge things. First, awareness. You'll finally truly see where your hard-earned money is actually going. Second, control. You're no longer just a passenger along for the ride. You're in the driver's seat making the decisions. And finally, goal achievement. You can literally point your money directly at the things that matter most to you.
All right, so where do we even begin building this thing? It all starts with step one, know your income. I mean, you can't really plan a journey if you don't know your starting point, right?
The number one figure you need to know is your net income. Don't worry about your gross salary, that big number on your offer letter. What we care about is the actual cash that lands in your bank account after Uncle Sam and everyone else takes their cut. That's the real number we have to work with.
And you know, for a lot of us, income isn't just one tidy number. So take a second and really think about all the places money is coming from. Yeah, your main job, of course. But what about that side hustle you've got, or the stuff you sell online every now and then? It all counts, and it all needs to be on the map.
Now, this is a super important tip for anyone out there who's a freelancer, or works on commission, or just has an income that bounces around. Don't guess. The best thing you can do is look back at the last 3, maybe even 6 months, figure out your average take-home pay, and use that as your realistic starting point.
So you know what's coming in. Now for the really eye-opening part. Step 2, track your spending. I want you to think of yourself as a financial detective for a little while, just gathering clues and seeing where all the money has been going.
So here's your mission. For 1 full month, you're going to track every single dollar that leaves your hands. I'm talking every coffee, every subscription, every late-night online purchase. You can use an app, a spreadsheet, a plain old notebook. Honestly, the tool doesn't matter nearly as much as the habit. This is all about gathering the facts.
As you start tracking, you're going to notice pretty quickly that your spending falls into 2 big buckets. You've got your fixed expenses. These are the predictable ones that are the same every month, like your rent. And then you've got your variable expenses. These are the ones that are always changing, like how much you spend on groceries or gas. This table is a perfect little cheat sheet. As you're tracking your spending, just start sorting each purchase into a category. Is it fixed or is it variable? This simple act of sorting is going to make the next step way easier. Trust me.
Which brings us to the payoff. Step 3, make a plan. You've done the work, you know your income, you've investigated your spending. Now it's time to take all that info and tell your money what to do. It's time to give every single dollar a job.
This is the simple but incredibly powerful goal of what's called a zero-based budget. The idea is that your income minus all of your planned expenses should equal 0. And yes, expenses here absolutely includes putting money into savings or paying off debt. Every single dollar gets an assignment.
Whoa, okay, let's be crystal clear here. This does not mean you should have $0 left in your bank account. Not at all. It just means that you've accounted for every dollar that came in. You've been intentional. You've told every dollar, hey, your job is to pay the rent, or your job is to go into the vacation fund. It's about planning, not spending it all.
Now, if you're thinking, okay, but how do I decide where it all goes? A fantastic place to start is with a really popular guideline called the 50-30-20 rule. This chart makes it super easy to see. The general idea is to put about 50% of your net income towards your needs, 30% towards your wants, and 20% towards savings and paying off debt.
So let's break that down. Half your money goes to your needs, the absolute must-haves, like your housing and utilities. 30% can go to your wants, the fun stuff that makes life enjoyable, like going out to eat or your hobbies. And that last crucial 20% is for building your future, savings, investments, and knocking down debt faster. Just remember, this is a framework, not a strict law. You can totally adjust the percentages to fit your life.
So, you've created your plan. You're all done, right? Well, not quite.
See, a budget isn't something you set once and then forget about. It's a living, breathing tool that has to adapt and change right along with you.
Think about it. Life happens, right? You get a raise, your rent goes up, maybe you decide to start saving for a new car. Your financial life is always changing, so your budget has to change with it. That's why checking in on it, even for just a few minutes once a month, is so important. It makes sure your roadmap is still taking you where you actually want to go.
And that monthly checkup can be this simple. It's just 3 steps. First, reconcile. How did your actual spending match up with your plan? Second, identify. Where did you go over budget? Hey, where did you come in under budget? There's no judgment here, you're just looking at the data. And third, adjust. Use what you just learned to make next month's budget even better and more realistic.
And there you have it. That's the framework to build your very own financial roadmap. You are officially in the driver's seat. So, the only question left is, where do you want to go first? Whatever that goal is, you now have the map to get there.